Hey y'all, we're going to make some Jimmy Red Moonshine today. I love this corn. It was almost extinct in the early 2000s. It was real popular way back in the day in the islands of Charleston, South Carolina. But in the early 2000s, the last bootlegger that used this corn to make his moonshine passed away. There's a farmer that went down there, got a bunch of it, and it started spreading it out. So it didn't die and it didn't go away. It's awesome because this is great corn. It's very similar to Bloody Butcher because it's kind of related to it. However, it tastes a little different. It's a little more oily, but that you have no problem distilling it. I haven't anyways. I run a thumper and I run my thumper dry. So that shouldn't be an issue for you. But if you need some, I'm one of the only people right now that has this. hillbillymoonshine.com. Check out our website and check out this video. Look how pretty that corn is. Jimmy Red. hillbillymoonshine.com. Put about 5 or 6 gallons of water in a pot. Start it up, bring it to a boil. £25, Jimmy Red. Cut the heat off. High temperature amylase. Look how thin that's gotten so far. That quick. It'll keep getting thinner and thinner. Alright, I added a little bit of cold water to it and I stirred it in to cool it down some. Now I'm going to add this glucose amylase. I'm going to stir it up. We'll continue to let it cool down. Then I'm going to take my mash and dump it in this mash bin right here. Fill it full of water. Now I'm going to add sugar until it's at 1.080. Every once in a while, you'll need to stir it up. Take a gravity reading. I've been doing this a while, so I kind of know about how much it's going to take. There it is, 1.080. Took me about 20 pounds of sugar. I find that's a good recipe. 25 pounds of corn, about 20 pounds of sugar, 22 gallons of water. Trying to make a 20-gallon mash. Sometimes you only end up with between you know, a little over 15 gallons, because you're going to want to leave some of this above your corn. But I find that to be a good recipe. Something cool about all these corns is every different type of corn, when you mash it up, has a different color of water. See the color of that water? Every type of corn that I've ever done has a different color of water. Now I'm going to go get some yeast, and I'll yeast it up, friends. Some yeast nutrients. I'm going to stir it up. Some yeast. I always use more than enough. That's good. Put the lid on. Wait till it's done fermenting. Look at that pretty mash. It smells like bubble gum. It's weird. It's just Jimmy Red corn. It kind of has a bubblegum smell. I'm going to clean all that off the top. Then I'm going to take this pond pump. I'm going to pump it into my pot. But man, that smells amazing. About forgot about my paint bag. It's a paint strainer bag. Almost forgot. Alright, I got my still full. Filled it up last night. So I just stirred it up really good. And cut her on. If you look, I got my SCR box turned all the way up till I see my thermometer. So I see that raise up to about 170, then I'll cut the heat back a little bit. But I got my cooling going, my worm, my pump going from my cooler to my worm. I got that all rolling. So I'll cool that water down. It's at 61 degrees right now. Once we start rolling, about 45 minutes, I'll cut back on some more video. If you guys like this still, I got it from Copper Still Co. CopperStillCo.com. She's beautiful. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, she's running. I took half a gallon of heads off. Don't forget to remove your heads. It's coming to the end of the run now.
Here we are, end of the run. Got 2 gallons here. Going to give us a little tasty taste. Smells really good. Tastes even better than it smells. Remember, come back to Phil Billy Moonshine. We'll teach you how to make this here stuff.
Throw a curveball at y'all. That's my buddy, Moonshiner Sasquatch. You guys ought to go check him out on TikTok. He was on Master Distillers on the Ancient Grains episode. Go check my buddy out. He's been on our podcast before. Check that out there. Moonshiner Sasquatch. He come down to hang out with me today. Ain't nothing better than hanging out with your moonshine buddies. Well, let's try this Jimmy Red. That's good. And despite what you guys might have seen on TV, it is a little oily, but Not now. It didn't come out of the still that way. So I don't think you have to do, because I got a few questions. Because I sell Jimmy Red and people were asking. But that oiliness didn't create a problem for me whatsoever. You see how I run. I run a pot into a thumper. Leave my thumper empty when I'm running corn. It came out perfectly fine. There's no oiliness to it. I like it. Started rolling out close to 130, so we're going to call it 120 down. Didn't amp it up with nothing. So I really enjoy that. I'm going to blend this and make some Jimmy Red bourbon. If you need Jimmy Red corn, philbillymoonshine.com. I'm going to probably make a bourbon video with some of this later on. You guys will see it. But that's my Jimmy Red. See y'all later.